All right, everybody, my name is Mike, and today we are talking about football. So this is Football Friday, where we talk about football NFL news every single week on Friday to kind of recap the week's news. So let's get into it. All right, first we have DeAndre Hopkins. He finally signed with the team. It's not who I thought it was. I thought it was going to be the Patriots, but he signed with the Tennessee Titans, which makes it pretty awesome for them. Their record's definitely going to be improved with his presence. They have that second-year wide receiver coming in, Trey Burks. So just having that type of presence. I know they had Julio Jones last year, but he's a little older. DeAndre Hopkins, I still have in my top 10 wide receivers. So they now have one of the top 10 running backs and top 10 wide receivers and top 20 quarterbacks in Tannehill. So I'm excited to see what they do if they ever put in Malik Willis. We'll see what happens this year. But he finally got signed a 2-year contract worth $26 million total. So I'm excited. We'll see what happens. He's back in the South, baby. But moving on, the biggest news of the week, we finally get rid of Dan fucking Snyder. He is gone. The NFL owners approved to be able to sell his team. They approved that sale, which is worth about $6 billion. Magic Johnson is part of that ownership group that bought them. And he said that the team will not be changing any name, anything this year, but they definitely will be going under an evaluation next year. So more than likely, the Washington Commanders, the Washington Commies will be changing their name more than likely after the season. Maybe they'll go with a whole different color scheme, kind of just wash away the bad blood and just be like, hey, we're the new Washington team, the Washington Red Wolves, or just like the Washington Bananas. Like, that'd be super dope. But either way, they're gone. Well, Dan Snyder's gone. And to, it's so funny, to give him a going away present, the NFL was like, hey, guess what? We're going to go ahead and fine you $60 million or like 1% of your sale because you sexually assaulted one of your workers and because you kind of lied to us about the revenue that you're making. So for two reasons, you're going to be fined $60 million. So that's wild. But either way, Dan Snyder's going to be gone and we can move on in the NFL world. So that's pretty sweet. Talking about another signing, we have Melvin Gordon. He just signed a 1-year, $3.1 million deal with the Ravens. So he's still in the league, and he's going to be playing for the Ravens, which is pretty sweet. Bringing some, OG old talent. I guess he's not, super old, you know what I mean? But, he's been in the league for a while. Either way, Ravens get better with him on their roster 100%. All right, we have the first gay coach of any American major league sport that's a male. He just came out. His name is Kevin Maxon. I did not know who this guy was. He's the strength and conditioning coach for the Jaguars. So good for you coming out. Good for you being you. And I cannot wait till the day comes where this just isn't a thing anymore. That it's just hey, doesn't matter. Isn't news, but it is news that we have to talk about it. He's the first gay man that's a coach that is in any American major league. We're talking NBA, MLB, hockey, NHL. It doesn't matter. He's the first. So congratulations for coming out, being yourself. Good job. Have a good life. And the last news of today is the Green Bay Packers sign an MVP. We got rid of an MVP, and we just signed a new MVP quarterback. And what is that guy's name? Alex McGow, I think is how you pronounce it. He was the USFL, the spring football minor league. I don't know what you want to call it, but he was the MVP for them this past season, and he actually won the championship, I believe, twice the past 2 seasons. So, bringing in some talent, that's pretty great. He used to play for the Seahawks, and of course, Jordan Love is Green Bay's starter, but we went ahead and we drafted a rookie from Penn State, and I'm just assuming that he'll be our third or second, depending on how those two kind of flip-flop. But with the new league rules changing that we can have 3 quarterbacks now and have one as an emergency, that's pretty sweet. We got a championship. We got an MVP again. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers, you're not the only Green Bay player that's an MVP. Get out of here. All right, guys. Other than that, I'm making a quick video today. We got plenty of stuff coming up. Tomorrow's video should be on Jeffrey Epstein. If you want to go ahead and come back tomorrow, check it out. It's going to be fun. Other than that, I hope you have a great day. Love you. Spread love. hope and peace, or peace and hope. It's always peace and hope. Goodbye.